Getting too hot. Oh my god, I'm going to have to take my jumper off. I tie-dyed this jumper. Absolutely love it. I've been all over Fortnite this morning. Now I'm doing tarot. Best Saturday ever. Just nipped out to get my nephews out with his friends in town, so I went and got him. I'm going to do one more shuffle because they feel really locked together. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Taurus's highest good. How is Taurus feeling in this final week of March 2025 with regards to the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Taurus is feeling then, please. Okay, so they look to be in the challenge position, but we'll take them this way. The 7 of Cups. Oops, 7 of Cups reversed. Let's put them upright. 7 of Cups is being at a crossroads, and it's looking at, it's like daydreaming, thinking about different options, okay? It doesn't mean that you've got 7 different people that you're going after, but when it's reversed, it's that energy times, infinity. It's like delusional, like we're just fantasizing more than we're actually living in reality almost, because we're so comfortable with, thinking. It's like daydreaming about the future, but not really knowing which way we're going to go next. It's a crossroads, okay? But when it's reversed, it's like delusional. It's gone past having a bit of a daydream to like, I'm just feeling like this constantly. So that's you, Taurus. Hang on, it's in combination with the Knight of Cups. Okay. Knight of Cups is Romeo and Juliet vibes. It's like I'm moving towards someone to tell them I have strong feelings for them. It's very romantic, a heavy heart because we've got teenage angst for someone. Even if we're middle-aged, it's like, I need this person. The 8 of Pentacles is growth and expansion. You've got love on the brain. You have got love on the brain. You're daydreaming and fantasizing about someone to the point of delirium. Oh, 8 of Cups is separation. Are you like giving up on someone? Or did something end? Usually the 8 of Cups is you walking away. 3 of Pentacles wanting to work together. See, perhaps you left a situation that you now, you fantasize about coming back together. Because the 3 of Pentacles can mean a workplace or it can mean cooperation in general. Oh, that's cool. That's like a crane, isn't it, there and then? We've got so much going on in this picture. That's really strange. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles is cooperation, working together, coming together. It's community. I think you're really missing someone. You're really in your feels about them, like you just fantasize about them. Like a freak. I mean, Taurians are very possessive, like Scorpios. Highly possessive, highly emotional. What's yours is yours, Same with food. You treat your partner like food. You don't share. Let's get another one. Oh, the Sun card reverse. That's being like really down in the dumps. Really down in the dumps, like plagued by this. A heavy heart. Not childlike, not carefree. But, you know, adult problems, like adult woes. Right, what's going on here? The Four of Wands, so that is a card of stability. I love this card, look at these trees. Oh, the Mediterranean. A card of stability, marriage or living together at the minimum. A very public, you know, stable relationship falls on under stability. The King of Swords reversed, okay. This could be a manipulative energy. I'll show you it upright. Look, that looks like that chair, that like weird lips chair that Salvador Dali created. Then we've got the bowler hat. There he is, there's the man himself. And Gala. That's probably his father or someone. His mother and his father. I got distracted now. The King of Swords is someone who's very cerebral, very much a thinker, a fantastic writer, speaker, orator. They're a person of intelligence. Everything is intellectualized, and they can be a bit too businesslike. That it doesn't mean they haven't got feelings, but their approach, like the way they sound, can be very businesslike. So it can be really professional, but then in an emotional setting or an intimate setting, you don't want to sound professional. Depends what the moon sign is as well, of course, but it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Now, when the King of Swords is reversed, that sword, which represents communication and thoughts, it can be wielded in the wrong way. So either blocked communication or communication that's very manipulative, telling lies, bending the truth, being persuasive, manipulative, yeah, wielding, or using nasty words, yeah, words that cut deep. When swords are wielded incorrectly, they cut deep. So let's get the other cards because these were in combination. It's something to do with stability, harsh communication or no communication. Then we've got the Queen of Cups reversed as a lack of healing. I'll show you it upright just so you can appreciate the art. Well, it looks like she's underwater, doesn't it? Well, Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. It's healing, it's renewal, it's being cleansed, absolved of, you know, anger. It's the heart chakra opening up. You know, the Queen of Cups is healing. This is an unhealed issue that we've got here. It's unfinished business with regards to wanting stability, maybe not communicating it, maybe, you know, speaking very bluntly about it. The Five of Wands, arguments, fights. Wands is fire, it's passion. And when that spills over, that becomes anger. These people are all arguing, okay? So this can be internal or external conflict. Nine of Cups reversed. Nine of Cups upright would be happiness. That reminds me, like, I mean, they look partly like jellyfish, but it makes me think of, you know, chandeliers in like the 20s or like champagne glasses in the 20s. And then it also looks like hair. Oh, I love this art. Like, it really makes you think. Yeah, Nine of Cups is like, I'm happy within myself. I'm content. I'm satiated. I have what I want. I'm very satisfied. This is like not being satisfied in oneself when it's reversed. And then we've got finally the Two of Wands reversed. The Two of Wands upright is it's when you've made a choice, okay? So each wand represents an adventure or a direction, okay? And when we have the Ace of Wands, it's a brand new start. When we have the Two of Wands, you've got to choose which direction you're going to go, A or B. And then the Three of Wands, okay, the next step would be I'm taking action because I've chosen. This is like I need to choose which one. I think that's inner conflict then, perhaps. There's a lack of healing. There's a desire for stability. Could be with the King of Swords, okay, or someone that's blocked you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Or that you haven't communicated with someone for a long time and it's making you really unhappy, okay, and you're waiting for some sort of choice to be made, some sort of progress. So they're your cards, Taurus. Now let's get their feelings. So the one that you're thinking about dealing with or manifesting. Now I know the Queen of Cups was there, but she represents a person who's just healing, and she was reversed. So I don't know whether you're with this person or not. And I know the Four of Wands was there, but it was in a large combination of cards. So I don't think it's like that you're together, because there seems to be a lot of, you know, we've got the Sun card reversed. We've got, actually, we have the Knight, yeah, it's the Knight of Cups. Being in your feels over someone, daydreaming, constantly fantasizing, delusional, wanting growth, you know, waiting for this choice to be made. There's a lot of anticipation of change. Let's get some for how they're feeling then. They've got the Knight of Wands reversed. Okay, so the Knight of Wands upright is someone, oh god, that's a bit sexual. I don't think it's supposed to be. The Knight of Wands is, what is this picture? It's so weird. This is very Freudian one, this one. The Knight of Wands is sexual. It's very sexual energy. Wands are phallic. It's fire energy. It's passion. The Knight of Wands is a fast energy. It's like, I need to have this person like 7 times, you know. When it's reversed, it can be that energy amplified, or it can be someone who's really angry and pissed off. Okay, because when passion spills over, it becomes anger. So I think this person sees you in a very sexual way. You see them in a very romantic way. What just turned over then? These two. Right, we've got the Five of Swords, which is arguments, and the Ace of Cups. Oh my god. Arguments about love. Verbal disagreement, verbal conflict with others about being in love. Maybe they do love you. They've either argued with you about it, or they've argued with others about it. That's arguing with others. The Lovers, but it's reversed. You see the moon here, there's something secret. Now, I love this card because this is about Dali's relationship with his parents, and the mother was closer to him. So her position in this field was closer to the front of the picture, and the father was further back, and he was like less formed because they were very distant from one another, Dali and his father. So that's interesting that they've picked this, because with the Lovers, Oh, that looks like an eagle there as well, doesn't it? The Lovers is the major arcana for Gemini, but it represents, when it's upright, two people who are divine counterparts. They were meant to be together. It's a soul tie, a soul bond, can be twin flame energy, but they are a divine couple. They're supposed to have a connection that plays out in the 3D. And they love each other the same. Now, when the Lovers is reversed, and this one was, one person has stronger feelings than the other. Okay? So this is what's showing up for the one that's on your mind or that you're going to meet. I do feel a lot of tension and baggage here, so I would say this is someone you have dealt with already, Taurus. I do think that there's love there. I think they're in love. I think they're crazy passionate. But I don't... With the Lovers reverse, that's a bit of a concern. Of course, if they're already taken, that could be about them in the connection that they're already in. Let's see what comes out in the outcome. The King of Cups reverse. Oh my God, shut up, shut up. We've got... Did we not have the Queen of Cups, or have I just made that up? We did, didn't we? We've got divine counterparts. Shit. Shit. You're meant to be with this person. Because that is your side of the reading, and the outcome is them. Shit. You're meant to be together. It's a lot of water energy. It's feelings, emotions. You're both awash. You see like all the seashore here. And she's underwater. But they're both reversed. Fucking hell. They're both reversed, so it's like you're both pissed off with each other. But then you're both miserable being away from each other. I'm not like, I shouldn't laugh, but it's like, it's a very stubborn energy, isn't it? It's like, I am, you know, when people get really angry and don't talk to each other, it's because they're pissed off, because they're hurt. There's so much emotion there, like there's so much feelings involved, like this is unfinished business, guys. Like it's unhealed, it's unfinished. It's like this open wound that's just needs to be addressed. Unfinished business. Eight of Swords reversed is a good reversal. When the Eight of Swords is upright, it's mental entrapment. You can see that she's blindfolded, and I'm just looking at everything in this picture. It's mental entrapment. It's feeling trapped, feeling imprisoned, but not actually being imprisoned. Okay. So when this is reversed, it's good because we're coming out of this thought that we're trapped, we're stuck, there's nowhere to go, there's no way of sorting this out. We're coming out of that. We're getting free from that mentality. Okay, so there's a shift in mentality now. And that's in the outcome. So you may be reaching a turning point with this person come April, because this is for the last week and this is the outcome in the last week of March. April might see a shift. I will get us a time and card, and I will get messages from them, confessions from them. Oh, so frustrating. A lack of action. So the Three of Wands when it's upright is, I told you earlier, the Two of Wands is like I need to make a choice. The Three of Wands is I've made my decision, now I'm taking action. I'm going to actuate this choice. It's reversed, so it's like a lack of action. That's really irritating. I don't think much is going to change in this like coming week, okay? But that's not to say that things aren't going to change further down the line, because we have got release from mental entrapment. And you're both unhappy to be apart, and you are divine counterparts. But why have we got the Lovers reversed? That's quite worrying to me, because that means unrequited love. From my understanding. Shit. False hope. Tries to sell you a pipe dream, no substance, evasive. Oh. That's why there's been arguments. Is that why you stopped talking? Was this man or woman trying to sell you, a pipe dream, like stringing you along, making out like you're going to be together, Consumed. Extinguish doubt by having open communication. Can this go anywhere? Okay, because I don't want someone giving me false hope if you know you're not, going to leave that person, or if you know that you're never going to commit to me. If you know you're never going to come out having a relationship with me, to everyone around us, I'd rather know. Okay, so whether that's their thoughts about you or your thoughts about them, there needs to be honest and open communication. The question needs to be asked, I think. Let's get messages from them, and then I'll get you confessions. Perhaps they knew that they were stringing you along. Look, I regret the choices that I've made. Stop pushing me. I need to make my own choices. Oof. So they don't want to be rushed or pushed. I'm at a crossroads. Shit. That's with the, what was under there? The Lovers reverse, that one. And then in the outcome, we had the Three of Wands, didn't we? They're at a crossroads, okay? They're trying to decide what to do. They don't want you to push them, okay? They don't want any nudges, any like... It's another brown one, what's come out. I'm affected by cosmic and collective energies. So they feel like, I would say that's like they're trying to follow their intuition and think about what's meant to happen. Like, not ego, not status, not, 3D earth issues like money, but they're trying to think about the fates, the stars, the gods, use their intuition. Like, is there like a higher purpose to this connection? Is it something that should or should not be ignored? They're trying to work things out for themselves, yeah? They don't want to talk it through or get ultimatums or anything like that. They just want time to themselves to think, will you wait for me? And that was over, the card that's mental entrapment reversed. Let's get one for the inaction, the 3 of Wands reverse, because why is there inaction? So they're trying to pump the brakes because they don't want to feel like they've had it chosen for them. Okay, they don't want to feel like it's been chosen for them. They want to make their own decisions in their own time. So that's why there's been radio silence, if there has been. They're trying to work out their own feelings. When will there be change with regards to this connection, please? Between Taurus and the one that's showing up in their reading. Because they're showing up as the King and Queen of Cups. Wounded, unhealed, divine counterparts. Right, we've got a few that have come out. Distract yourself, okay? Don't play the waiting game and like TikTok, don't do that. Ooh, springtime. So it's not going to be long. Perhaps you've already waited a long time already. Release the need to control. Okay, so perhaps they can sense that you're like a monkey on the back, you know, waiting for them to make this move. Try not to think about it. I know it's hard, but keep it down to a minimum, you know, of how much you're going to manifest this in. You can manifest it, but don't force it. But it says springtime, which is now, you know, in the next, you know, we're coming up to Easter, aren't we? The next few weeks, I think there's going to be, we can't say because it's obviously this person's trying to work through their own thoughts and feelings and intuition. It's not for us to try to control that. Let's get confessions from them. It does say, will you wait for me? So, oh my God, how well does that go? I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Shit. Let's get advice for you, Taurus. They're proper soul searching. The gates of triumph, success expands in your life. I mean, that's a nice card to get. I don't know how that's advice. I think it's just like you're going places. Could be career-wise, could be, you know, like your soul's journey, like being content within yourself, like broadening your horizons, traveling, hobbies, you know, just continuing to meet other people that you work with or that you're friends with and enjoy those connections, family, but you're going good, like you're at the gates of triumph, like. Or are we about to get a triumphant result here? Because it says, will you wait for me? Maybe that's why they kept stringing you along, because they knew like they weren't in a position to commit, but they didn't want you to like leave or think that it was never going to be an option. Overrate your intuition. Oh my God. Oh, I love that. It's like tie-dye or watercolors. Overrate your intuition. So they're telling you to trust your gut on this one. If you think this person is going to come back, if you think they're missing you too, then they are. Okay, follow your gut, follow your intuition. You can't, it's not for you to control the situation and control their healing. Okay, but if you feel that this person's coming back and you are divine counterparts, that's like, it's highly likely that on, you know, the 5D, you can feel one another's energy. The Lovers card is twin flames and soul unions, so you're meant to be together, it's destined. Giraffe, visionary, rise above earthly matters, glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path, stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I really like that. That's lovely. All right, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please take care and give me a like, support the channel. Hopefully it resonated with some people out there. Okay, so we're going to go on to Gemini. Hopefully I've got enough battery to get all the way through Gemini. Let me just have a check.